to be able to create products and to be able to create something so just time efficiency, so you can create lesson plans and it's a great tool for you to use and create multilingual support for students as well. So this is A2A AI. I don't know if you have familiar with it. Okay, so this one creates it creates a multilingual support. It contains about 15 languages, and you can translate the content that you're looking for into different languages as well. You can generate materials such as lesson plans, worksheets, rubrics, and do student-centered activities to be able to help the students. And of course, it's very time efficient. It saves us time as educators to be able to create lessons and activities in very little time. So it's going to help you to differentiate instruction, and it's going to give students feedback. There's a new feature that is called Feedback Bot. That is going to, if you create a rubric, once the students create a product, it's going to give feedback of anything that they submit to you or whatever they do in the actual platform. So let's explore it a little bit, and it's for free. So when you have the free subscription, you have access to most of the features in the platform. If you pay for it, if you think you need more than what you're getting as a free subscription, you're gonna get, I think it's $5.99 per month. So it's not that expensive. It's pretty affordable. So, but the free version, it has most in what you really need. So this is a platform. It looks something like this. So on the bottom, on the top, you have lesson builders, you have organizers, and then you also have gates. When you do the lesson building, you also can do the planning, you can do presentations, you can do practices in different media, you can do group activities, and you can do questions. This platform was recently updated, so you can create part of the AI feature that is down here. So as you can see, you can do from grades pre-K, K through 12th grade. So I'm just gonna play with it and just show you what you can do. So let's say, I like when you have practice. Let's do practice. I like to do choice boards. We have GT students in our classroom, so a lot of the products that they do, we have to give them choice options so they can create products based on the content that you're looking for. So let's create a practice, and let me see. We can do choice boards here. I'm gonna put a 5th grade TEK. In Texas, we follow the TEK. So I'm just gonna put, it have to be very specific about what I want. So the product that I get is very specific to the needs that I need. So I'm just gonna put TEK. I'm gonna put 5.6, which is my science, force, motion, and energy. This is something that the kids already saw in one of their units. And then just a small objective, so the student knows that energy. Be as specific as you want, and everything that you want on your activity. So the product or whatever you get, it's detailed. Okay, so I did practice, I went into choice boards assignments, and then I'm gonna generate. So I'm gonna lower it down to a 5th grade level, and then I'm gonna generate this activity, and then I'm waiting for it to think. So on the side, you get what the choice boards that you're looking for based on the TEK and the thing you're looking for. So as you can see, it gives you, in this case, it gives us 8 assignments. So the choice board provides assignments that can cater different learning styles for the students. And this you can modify as a teacher, put it in a center, or whatever you need to do with it. Let's say in my school we have a day-by-day schedule. So let's say if I do science day in English, tomorrow I'm going to do science in Spanish. So I need to have everything that I do in my classroom in both English and Spanish ready to teach. So I'm gonna go here to the add to chat. Okay, see that's just been upgraded. So this feature has Erasmus. So this is the AI assistant. So when you get to this portion of it, you're gonna put here, instead of asking the question, you're gonna say translate. In this case, translate to Spanish. And then, like I said, it has like 15 more languages, so you can translate to any other language. So whatever I have on the choice board in English is gonna give it to me in Spanish. So that way I have my activities ready for me in English and Spanish. The translation into Spanish is a really good translation. I read all the content that I reviewed from this platform. The translation it's great. Like I said, as a teacher, you still have to go back and modify and see whatever you have. It applies to what you're doing, and you still have to revise and edit if there's any necessary information. So here on the choice board on that side, you can still have the pencil, and on that pencil you can still edit. Let's say I don't like the description for energy cycle, like a diagram, so I can make my own instructions here, okay? And then learning style, this energy cycle diagram is gonna be for kids that are visual and kinesthetic. And again, let's say I'm gonna just, the description can be different, you can do instructions here, you can modify it according to your needs. Okay, so this is one example. Let's go back. So based on our choice boards, I was talking to teachers that sometimes we need activities for students to collaborate. Let me see. So let's go back. This is the first, the page that you get when you go into EDUI AI. So you can start here, start as a free app. And then once you're in, you just click launch. Okay, so besides planning, let's do lesson builder. Let's see. We're gonna go to lesson builder and we're gonna do group activities. And then I wanna do conversation practice, cause let's just promote collaboration. I deleted my TEAC, so I can go back to my TEAC. Let's see if we just do it with a simple description, 5.6. Let's see what it comes up with this, without doing the whole description. Okay, there you go.
I like put
It's a kind of
science.
community event, huh?
I like put science.
Yeah, I know. Let me just go back. Like I said, we have to be very specific with what we ask. If not, it's gonna give me like a planning community event. But still, you have a conversation and you have like a reader's theater type of thing. And you create, let me go back, let me see your sign, let's see if it does it. Oh, this is 12th grade, let me go back to it, that's one. See if it generates, okay, there you go. It gives water cycle. So again, let's see if it's done generating. So this is to create conversations between kids. That helps them with fluency, it helps them with practicing the concept. And here again, you can translate it into Spanish, same thing, you're just gonna put translate to Spanish. It's gonna give you the same water cycle skit, but in Spanish. You can use it in both English or Spanish, and then you can edit. You can go back and edit whatever it's here. If you think you are not happy with what it is, you can modify some of it, or you can even add more dialogue to this scale. You can do learning stations as well. Let's see if it lets me into a learning station. Go back here. Launch it. Okay, so you can do planning. You can also do, instead of doing group activities, let me see. Group activities, and then we can do for group activities, we can do conversation, you can do learning station. Sometimes when you have a theme, you want to do more learning stations so they can practice the concept. It's going to create learning stations for you as well. You're going to do it again, I'm just going to stick to the same tip. Or if you have any questions, you can stop me if you have any questions about the use of the platform. Okay, that's your learning station. So station 1, understand the scientific process, and then they create questions for you, then analyzing data, environmental impact assessment. Everything that you're gonna generate on the right side of the board, everything can be translated. Okay, all the features can be translated. And also it's for lesson planning as well. So this is just to generate like lesson activities or student engagement. But when we go to lesson builder, this is for you, and then just the planning. So the teacher view of it in the lesson planning, where you're gonna create the unit, instructional framework, it's here. So you have a lot of different things that you can do, such as differentiated instruction. And then in science, we do the 5E lesson planning. So you just put the topic, let's just say this. And I'm just gonna say 5th grade teeth, erosion, weathering and erosion. You know, that's one of the teeth that they're having trouble with most of the time, so let's create a 5E lesson plan. I forgot to change the grade level. So it gave me the 11 through 12 grade level. But I can just close it back, see it's just still generating. So it can create most of the lessons for you, especially in science. It breaks it down really nice into the 5E process and framework. Any questions?
And that,
Yes, sorry.
does it say somewhere and then organized by
Yes.
subject? Can you like by content?
Does it save your research, yours?
Yes.
It says it here, when you go to history. It's there. So you don't have to recreate everything. I was just modeling for you, but I could just go back and just do like select class, and here, when you have your account, you can create your own class. So let's say you have, like I'm thinking about middle school and high school, you can have 3-4 classes, you can just assign to those classes there. I mean, in elementary, we just have one homework class, so we just do, let's say 5D, I can create my 5D class, and then I can assign it to them, like here, and then I can assign it to them next. So it saves everything for your history is there, and you're just gonna do the AI portion of it, you go to the Erasmus, and then you can ask anything, and then it can create anything for you. But when you when we go to the generator, it's more specific to your needs, whatever you're looking for on that sense. And you can just do it the whole frame, or you can just do it half and half, whatever you want. What was your question?
Is it completely free?
It is
I saw that there's a pricing tag right there,
Yes, it's $5.99
so it's
per
not.
month. This is free, and with the free version, you use everything. You use everything. I think when it limits you is like how many classes you can have, how many assignments you can have. But really with the free version, you can do, I think, more than enough, you know. And what I do, let's say you don't wanna pay the $5.99 per month, I'm using right now my personal email, my Gmail. I can use my work email, so if you have another one, you can use it, and it's for free.
Your sister's email, I mean, you know,
So,
your grandma, whoever is willing to
but I think
share it with you.
Once you pay the $5.99, let's say you have a big project, you wanna do like more things, it's just the amount, it's not the limitation of the platform, it's just the amount of classes and the amount of, projects that you can generate. It's user friendly as well, yes.
Do you guys use this quite often at your school?
Some teachers, so I think you use it more as a teacher, so we can have the work ready for the students and everything, but it's free.
I was just wondering, because I was wanting to know which categories would be the most like useful, or which ones you guys would use more.
I will say for me, as an instructional coach, I always tell the teachers like the planning and the engagement activities. We were doing, I did it with one of the teachers for collaboration, activities to create collaboration within their teams and stations, because she told me, I don't know what to do for stations, so I did it for math.
Okay.
So I did the TIC, third grade TIC, I put that in the TIC, and I said, can you create workstations for these TIC and math? So that's how I did it, I used it for a lot of things. I mean, it's just very unlimited, it's just whatever your needs are, you can apply it into this platform.
Adding to that, I've used it for project-based learning. Recently I got stuck with division and multiplication, and I couldn't get how my kids to get them engaged. And it gave me the idea, I cannot pronounce it, AI, gave me the idea for them to create a party and for them to show but it was like, I had all these like ideas, and I think it was like at that point, like, I feel like teachers, we all get frustrated at one point, and we're like, what else can to keep them engaged? I'm following the curriculum, I'm following this, what else can I embed it with? And I went ahead and did the project-based learning for division and multiplication.
Well, and then if you look at all the offerings, I mean, it's different levels of rigor, different levels of thinking and creativity. Like there was the Spark lessons, that one. There's the Universal, which takes it even further. Again, you know, depending upon what you're wanting, from the traditional planning and implementation to learn and succeed in the skills, to the far other side of you problem solve, you critically think, use your voice. So it's endless in what the tool can provide.
a very similar tool that we've used, it's Diffit and Magic School Bus. Okay, so I know Diffit is gonna help you a lot with the translation. This one has a ability for you to to upload PDF documents of your own. Once you submit it to Diffit, they'll translate all the content. That's what I like about this, especially this platform. E2I doesn't have it, but I mean, E2I has a lot of things that you can do. It's different than that for Diffit. Diffit is more limited, but I like that feature for Diffit, that you can have your own stuff already ready and you just upload it and it translates everything for you. Also has a lot of, not only in Spanish, but other languages as well. So this is two other good AI tools that you can use in your classroom. Any other questions? Well, it's time for you to exercise.
Do you wanna put the QR code?
Yes, okay, so here, when you go up here in our presentation, you can hit it from more. And this is our contact emails. We're at Mesita Elementary at El Paso, Texas. This is our address, this is our phone number, this is our QR code. And these are our phone numbers. I mean, no phone numbers, no, emails. Emails. Yes, there you go. Let me make it a little bit smaller because it doesn't.
And as you're scanning this, we wanna recognize the first,
Person.
person who came to visit us today, so thank you for
Oh.
coming.
Tomorrow, yay.